going on? 21.0 finally dropped today, which should tell you what kind of phone I have. I think we've all now figured out what everybody's phone is, thanks to this update. Jesus. I was checking my phone all day yesterday, which obviously made no sense because it didn't drop until today. And then I was checking my phone all morning, and like even when they said like the update finally dropped, I didn't believe it. I was like, no, it didn't. This is just a screenshot of a previous version that you're saying is being updated. But no, it did drop. I have been testing out Monk. I've been testing out Night Statue. I've seen a deck use Sharpened Spear, and it works exactly how I thought it would. I don't think it's good. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Barrier is definitely not good. Roll Call is the thing to use. Never, like I said in my my previous like the talking about talents and whatnot, my speculation. I have never once in my entire life as a Blade Dancer player have I ever feared the Night Statue being destroyed. Like, you can usually level it up reasonably well, and if you fear your Night Statue being destroyed, you're not doing a good job. Like, you're supposed to level, you're technically supposed to level up the Night Statue, because it is giving you the crit percentage. And this was a lesson that A-Friend Gaming taught me a long time ago. Because like everything else around it will upgrade itself. Like, you are far more likely to get upgrades on the 4 Blade Dancers that are around you, as opposed to the Night Statue being upgraded, which will power up the Night Statues around you. Like, let's say you have a level 7 Blade Dancer, but you have a level 1 Night Statue, and then like your other 3 are level 1s, right? That is significantly worse than having a level 7 Night Statue, and then all of your other ones are level 1s, because then you can level up all of those, and it's much easier for your Scrapper to hit all of those than it is for it to hit the one singular Night Statue that's in the center. You're more likely to get a hit on a Blade Dancer, is what I'm trying to say. So you should be using your Dryads technically for the Night Statue. So Barrier is never going to be a thing, at which point you're getting more damage just through Roll Call, which is what you're trying to do with the Night Statue anyway. So, yeah, so I'm running Covenant, Roll Call, and then Hold the Line. Hold the Line, I did the math, and if all of your Night Statue neighbors are the same, and by the same, one unit can be next to it, as long as there's not another unit next to the Night Statue. One unit can be next to the Night Statue and it'll get the bonus. But if you're running, obviously, Bloom & Dash Blade Dancer, or I'm sorry, Blade Dancer, if you are running Blade Dancer, all 4 units have to be around it, and then it'll get the bonus. So if you awkwardly have like a Scrapper next to your non-finished Night Statue thing, that becomes a problem. And then I don't have 15. Monk is amazing, but my Monk is also a level 11. And if I had a level 15 Monk, I'd probably be wrecking shop. Enchant Sword is incredibly different. I'm probably going to do a character spotlight on the new Enchant Sword. So far, I've used Awakening, Double Power. I've used Approving Glance and Eternal Glaze, or Eternal, I said Internal Glaze. That sounds much different. That sounds like my target audience is definitely not kids. I always have to set a target audience, is this for kids? And I always pick no. Just so, like, I don't want to get flagged because I said that it was for kids, and I was like, I'm playing a game and I'm like, oh, fuck. I feel like that would get me, I don't know, flagged or demonetized. They're going to take away the no money that I'm making off of this. I'm going to owe YouTube money. I don't know. But I always hit, like, I don't understand what the audience thing is for. Um, but I always hit like no, not. It's not for kids. Um, but I have been using Eternal Gaze, and I think Eternal Gaze is the new Awakening, um, which kind of sucks because if you got your sword to Awakening at 9, and that was the whole reason why Enchant Sword was so good, 13 is now the new threshold to get to. I think that Eternal Gaze is much better. Um, and the way that it only works on one thing. It's one random blue and a random red sword. Apply their color effects once per wave. So it's not per boss. So even when you get to double bosses, triple bosses, you're only getting the one activation. And it's only if you have a sword on the field, and it's only one of them, and it's only a random blue and a random red. So it's but the fun thing about this, and I don't know if they've done this, they've done the testing on this, or if they're gonna nerf this. But an awakened sword is supposed to give you it's supposed to give you 3 additional targets, which means, for some reason, when I was thinking about sword and how it works, I thought that an awakened sword gives you 3 total. It gives you 5 total because the number of targets is 2. When you merge an awakened sword, it gives you 5 targets, which means that if you leave an awakened sword on the field and Eternal Gaze, every single time you get to a boss, you're getting 5 splashes. And it's not, it's not an awakened sword from, prior patch, but it's not terrible either. Approving Glance without an awakened sword is really bad. It's really bad. Like, the idea that you have to keep merging swords to get a 35% chance, it's really bad. You can basically, I'm not saying it's impossible, but a 35% chance is, one, not good. It's not consistent. And 2, you have to merge swords in order for it to happen, because then if you use Approving Glance, you're not getting the once per boss, 5 splash, right? So if you use this, then you have to merge swords, at which point you're not getting enough. With double power, it's whenever you merge a sword. So it's possible that exhaustion might be better. I'm still using double power. I think it's fine. And then you're obviously using Awakening if you're not trying to do the damage version. But this is basically what I'm playing. These talents are all the same. And then I'm actually going to play Fencing with Giants because I'm actually going to run Mermaid. I find that the splash, having the enchant sword splash is actually much better, because then you can just leave a single enchant sword on the field, and then just work around that. And then that's giving you extra damage. The Dryad is technically giving you extra damage, and then the Night Statue is damage, and then the Blade Dancer is damage. I don't know. It's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Oh, also, if you didn't notice, they now have saved your talents when you switch decks. So here I have Floral Frenzy, Fencing, Serrated Blades. With Bloom and Dash, when I switch over here, this is Bloom and Dash, Fencing, Serrated Blades. So that's a very good quality of life change. You will now no longer go into battles with your pants down, where you decided to forget to switch talents. Now, you don't have to worry about that, which is good, because I lost a lot of unnecessary battles just by, forgetting to switch a talent and using a completely separate kind of deck. I'm probably gonna build like right here, like Night Statue right there. This is much harder without being able to, or without running Harlequin, because I don't have the ability to just. It's a lot more luck based. But I need the Dryad. The thing that I would take out for Harlequin is the Dryad. But I feel like I need the Dryad. Is he just gonna quit? He's just gonna quit? Is he really just gonna quit? That would be really wacky if he just let me win this. Because I don't necessarily know if I just automatically win this. Okay, okay. Here we go. We have a game. I'm gonna merge this down here. That's obviously not in a spot that I want. This spot's fine. I'm gonna upgrade Dryad here. I'm gonna summon in to see what happens first. Okay, I'm gonna merge this down here. I'm gonna merge this over here. I'm gonna start upgrading these Dryads because I do tend to forget to upgrade the Dryads. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna attempt to summon in a Night Statue right here and fail. As much as I want to upgrade this and then drop this down, I don't think it's the play. I'm going to upgrade these Dryads. Try to summon in a thing there. It did not work. I'm going to do that. That didn't work either. I'm going to eat this one. Merge this here. Eat that. I need to merge this away. So I'm going to 700 so that I never have to worry about this ever again. Make this go away. This is fine. I'm going to merge this out. I'm going to merge this down. This is pretty good. As much as I don't technically like that there, I'm not angered by it. So the way that the talent works, the new talent, the Eternal Gaze talent, you don't get double activations if you have 2 Awakened Swords, but it does pick one of them. So if I happen to draw another regular Awakened Sword, it'll only give me the 5 splash damage. Which means I can actually get rid of this because I don't care about it. And I still don't have a Floral Frenzy touching. Like, I don't have anything. How do I still have nothing? We're getting very late in this game, and I still have no stacks. It is not good for us. I don't have a Night Statue. I don't have stacks. This is how difficult this is when you're not running Harlequin. Harlequin makes this deck so much easier. But this is like the risk that you have to take to get the damage that you want late game. Like Harlequin will help you early game, but then you just kind of stall out and you don't have any way of accumulating any more damage. And having the Trapper, or I'm sorry, the Enchant Sword in here is going to add to your damage, but it's also going to make this very random and very difficult to do. I can merge this here. You know what? Let's go crazy. Let's 5 that. I'm going to get rid of this as well. This is not great at all. If you haven't guessed, this is not great at all. This is not what I want. None of this is what I want. I'm obviously hoping for the knight statue here and then like a blade dancer there. There we go. I'm actually going to move this over here. There we go. The problem with getting a knight statue this late, now when it upgrades, you've already upgraded this from like a 5 and this is a 2. And so you're not getting as many stacks as you should be able to get. I'm going to merge this here. That gave me the 1 stack. Not having the other knight statue here is also a problem. Because then you're not getting as many stacks over there either. I'm going to merge this down here. That's not what we want. I'm going to actually build on the opposite side. Because this is a sword that I don't necessarily care about. I'd rather give it to 2 knights, to 2 blade dancers. I'm going to merge this down. That's pretty much what we want here. The best blade dancer to merge is the one in between the 2, because every time you level up a thing that's touching a knight statue, one is going to get a stack, and then it has a chance to give the other one a stack. When you upgrade the center one, it's activating both times. So you technically can get this built up much quicker if you upgrade that center one. I'm going to merge this over here. Merge this one. That's not great. That's not what we want at all. I'm going to do that. I really need another dryad here in order to eat this. I was going to say, and hopefully this is not going to level up. This isn't great. Not going to lie. There we go. Just in time. But because of this now, if you see this light next to the 6, that means that 2 things are the same things are touching the knight statue, which means that I'm getting the bonus of roll call. It's the 15% chance, or no, I'm sorry. The 10% increased critical damage. Over here, it's not lit up, which means that because of this scrapper that I definitely need to get rid of, it's not the things around it aren't getting the bonus. If your next question was, what about the center? The center will always get the better bonus, which in this case is a bonus. So I'm going to actually move that over there. I'm going to move this down. I'm thinking about eating this. Right here, I'm merging next to the knight statue because it's also it's giving me the bonus. So combining out dryads also gives you bonuses as well. So if you can, all things being equal, always try to do that. I was hoping this was going to become something useless so that I could do that. It did not, which is fine. I really just want this Blade Dancer right here. Not a Blade Dancer. I'm thinking about it. That's pretty good. If I have a 2... What do I do it to? I think I do it to this one so that I can do that. I was hoping this was going to become, again, something useless. Actually, this works. That works. That's fine. Am I dead? I don't think I'm dead, but this isn't great. No, I might be dead. This was just a very late start. I don't know. I guess I could do that and that. Pretty sure I die here. Do I die here? I definitely die here. I can't even kill this, and there's a Bedlam in here. Actually, if I protect, maybe that works. Maybe that's kind of fine. It's not fine. I'm just gonna get Bedlammed again. Oh, I get Bedlammed again, but he can't destroy either? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh, if that happens... No. That was so close, though. I feel like that was pretty close. Sometimes that's all it takes. I don't know. I'd like to think that Night Statue makes this better, but like I said, like I've always been saying ever since the patch dropped, it's I don't know if it's necessarily better, and even if it is better, even if I'm technically getting more damage, everybody has a Night Statue, and it's better for everybody. It's not just better for me because I have a Night Statue. You know what? I'm gonna try to run Harlequin, and just go full on. Blade Dancer here. I was questioning taking out. Scrapper. I thought about it. Just so you know, I thought about it. I was like, do I need Scrapper? I was like, yeah, you need Scrapper. You need Scrapper because you're gonna get stuck. Oh, I don't even know how to build this. All of this looks terrible. How do I build this? I feel like I do double T's, but this is bad. If I do double T's... Actually, if I do double T's over here... you know what? I'm going to do that. Merge here. Something useful. That's pretty useful. How do I have a king put... Oh, he has the thing. He has the thing. I was like, how do I already have a king pudding thing on this guy? It goes away, but it's so good. I'm gonna merge this. That's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted at all. That's fine. That's less fine. There's a lot going on in this chat. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. I need to use all of these. Bloop. 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 3. Night statue. I just want a night statue, man. There's a part of me that thought I might have taken it out. I was like, did I take it out? Really? Alright, I'm gonna do this. That seems good. I haven't drawn a single night statue. Is that what's happening right now? Night statue. Nope. Merge these. Night statue. There's one. All we need is the one. I mean, technically we need 2, but, you know. There's the other one. All right. We are in business. We have a 1. All right. We can do this. We have the technology. Let's go. What do I do here? I have all the pieces to make a really good board right now. Because I also want a... There we go. And then I go here. And then here. Oh, what a save. What a save by Mermaid. Who needs barrier? Oh, okay, here we go. Let's get rid of that. I need to level this guy up. Have another one. 400. Let's do that. Now that I have 2, I can use the mana power up that I should have been using all game. Dryad. Perfect. This is my last 700 because I now have these 2. Oh, it gave it to me on all of them. How lucky is that? I still have a 2 here. Let's do that. I haven't been using my growth tile. There's so many things that are happening here. There's so many like different mechanics that I'm trying to show off that I have not been using this growth tile. I think almost at all. If I have anything on this growth tile right now, I'm going to be shocked. 8%. That's not a lot. It's something. It's not a lot of something. Where's my other... I have this one, and then like this one that I can't even use, which means this is the only one that I can use. Is he dead? He's not dead. What am I thinking? You know, it wasn't until right now that I even realized what deck he was playing. I was like, oh, I wonder what deck he has. I'm going to use all of this for the center guy for the exact same reason why I told you before of getting just mega stacks. I'm going to combine these. Actually, I suppose I could create a new one. What am I doing? What am I doing here? I want to summon into this last square to see what that is. Yeah. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to eat this. There we go. Now I'm going to do this. Well, now I want a Dryad. Okay, here. I'm going to do this. Oh, there we go. That's what we want. Is that what we want? That's what we want. That's what we want. I'm gonna merge this. Eat this. Eat this. Eat this. Because if this becomes a 3 through the scrapper, I can do that. And that would be good as well. Actually, I could have merged that. Actually, I still can. Not anymore, I can't. But I could have. Now I can. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm gonna continue upgrade. Oh, am I gonna lose that guy? Yeah, I'm gonna lose that guy. That's sad. I'm not trying to focus on this side. I'm really just trying to focus on this side over here. One. I have a Dryad. I'm gonna do that. Copy. I'm gonna eat that. Eat that. Bubbles. Yep. Yep. Bloop. This whole game is all about safety. Like, there are so many just negative effect monsters that, like, if you don't have efficient cleanse, you just die. Let's get rid of that. Oh my god. Come on. Let me use these Dryads. 5. Oh, it's gonna be really good if I get one. I would even accept a Harlequin. That's not a Harlequin. Actually, that's 3. I'm gonna do that, and that. Bubbles. If I take this away from it, that actually allows this to think that everything around it is the same. Because like I said, you can have one thing touching the knight statue, and that counts. That's actually fine. If anything, I like that more than having a 2. Thank you! Do I upgrade that? I guess I upgrade that. I guess that's fine. No, I'm just gonna keep rolling. Okay, here we go. Let's do that. Make it a 3? Make it a 3. Bleep. Bleep. Bubbles. Two. Monkey King Virus Assassin. Bubbles. No. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. This. No! It's fine. That's also fine. And that's fine. Bubbles! I still can't copy anything. This is crazy. No. It's not smart. I keep wanting to get rid of this thing, and it's not smart. It's not a smart play. Because then I would be down a level 2, and you always want to keep a 1, 2, 3. It's my rule. My rule is you always want a 1, 2, 3. See, like I could do this, but then I'd lose out on a. I wouldn't have a 2 anymore, and it's not good. You don't want to make that kind of decision unless you absolutely have to. There we go. Bubbles. Monkey King. Oh, I am not doing well against these. Like if that last guy was a Bedlam, I would have just died. I love that his deck is just resilient to every boss. That's what that deck is. It's just resilient to literally every boss. It can get like Bedlamed, it can get Warlocked, it doesn't matter. It's why it's so good. Like where most decks die to specific bosses, that deck does not care about every boss. Am I dead here? I'm gonna do... Am I actually dead here? Oh, that was pretty bad. Oh, never mind. I'm fine. I mean, we're still in pretty bad shape, but I'm not completely dead right now. I'm mostly dead. I'm not completely dead, but I'm mostly dead. Actually, this. Why didn't I think about that sooner? There we go. Let's keep rocking here. Two twos, and then I have a Dryad. You know what? I'll accept that. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Bloop. Bloop. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh! Why didn't it allow me? That was a lag problem. If I die. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was gonna say if I die because it was a lag problem. So the thing is, when you get shaman, right? If you can use the unit, the shaman effect goes away. So if I was able to, I'm pretty sure if I was able to eat the night statue, the level 1 night statue, the I don't think the shaman effect would go through. Maybe it still does. Maybe it's like Harlequin. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like most people would like just look at this and be like, "Well, you won because you had 1,000 more crit." Dude, like these battles are so hard. I don't think you understand how hard these battles are. Like when you get to like the heights of this, like this guy is silver plated for a reason. He has 7,051 trophies for a reason. I think that streamlined version of this deck is much better. I think I like this version of this deck. I should go through chat because there is a shit ton of chat here. There's a lot of chat going on here. Play a Spirit Master game? I don't know if I can. My Spirit Master is a level 13. It's not that it's terrible. But like I'm trying to get to 69 6,900 trophies because 69 is the box. And as soon as I get the box, as soon as I like beat enough people to get this box, beat enough people in a row, because you can beat like a large quantity of people, but if you like win one and then lose one and then win two and then lose two, like you're basically in the same spot. So once I am able to beat enough people in a row to get this 6920 chest, I'm just gonna tank my rank. I'm just gonna tank it back to 6,000. Like back to like this area and then try to play Crystalmancer, and at that point I could probably play Spirit Master, like for fun. I don't have the update yet on PC Sage. You probably just meant sad. Yeah, that's crazy that there are 3 tiers of when people get patches. I didn't even account for PC people, like PC players, because I always thought that PC was just an extension of one of the other 2 regular platforms. This is a phone game. Like, this is not a computer game. This is very specifically a phone game. So the fact that computer has it, I always thought that it was being emulated from something else. And I thought that you would get like the same update from like the Google Play or the Apple Play Store, or if you had a PC, or if you had a Mac, you would get it from the Apple Play Store, or if you had a like a piece like a regular PC, you'd get it from the Google Play Store. I don't know how I thought it would work. It was like it's weird to me that there's even a PC version, because I honestly thought that you were literally just playing from your phone account and like streaming it to the PC. I didn't think that there was a separate PC version that doesn't go through your phone. I don't know. Like I don't know what I thought about it. But the fact that there is a third type of device that gets the update last, like iOS always gets it first, Android gets it second, and then there's PC and they get it third. That's crazy. It's too much. Somebody in the chat's going to be like, I play it on PS4 and we get it after PC people. Why 65 times 69 equals 21.0? There's 2 reasons for that. One is because I was at 6,500. I was at 6,500 and I'm trying to get to 69 for the legendary chest. And then 21.0 is obviously the patch. Two, titles don't matter. I don't know if you've noticed, but on live videos, titles don't matter. When I do like a 4-hour stream or something, or I'm doing like a 2-hour stream, 3-hour stream or whatever, and I decide to title the thing something specific, I was doing that when I first started, and I was titling it something very specific, something like I had a plan to do, right? I feel like most people would then go into that and be like, oh, well, when are you? So, okay. So, for instance, when I got Sea Dog, I titled the video Sea Dog Testing, right? And I started a stream, and I started playing Sea Dog, but then the chat happened, right? Because the chat is live. I interact with chat. I like interacting with chat more than I like playing the game. And so the chat started saying like, hey, play this deck. Hey, I'm in co-op. Do you want to co-op with me? Hey, do this thing, right? And so I started doing that. At which point somebody then went into the stream and was like, hey, when are you going to play Sea Dog? And I was like, oh, I have like 5 things in my queue that I just told this chat that I was going to do. Probably later. And then I never went back to it. Because at that point, like, the stream was going on for so long that I was like, I need to go. And so me titling it something in like what then amounts to being like a 2-hour, 3-hour, 4-hour stream, it doesn't matter because I can't title it anything specific to where at any point that you decide to then start your chat journey, that you decide to click play, that it'll apply to you. So if I were to title it Crystalmancer Testing, and you started the stream right now, right, where I'm now going through this entire chat, and I just played like a Blade Dancer game, and I'm probably just gonna play a bunch of Blade Dancer games. Because eventually, right, I'm going to test Crystalmancer because I want to play Crystalmancer, and I haven't played it. But if I titled it Crystalmancer Testing, and then for the next hour I just played Blade Dancer, like somebody would get a misrepresentation of what this is, because I can't break it down into just one singular thing, because what ends up happening just kind of ends up happening. That's the idea and like the inherent nature of what live streaming is. I feel like it should be chat based, because if not, just make a regular video and upload a regular video. Like if you want to just do the one thing, then just upload a video of that one thing. But the entire like appeal of doing a live stream is for me, it's interacting with chat. It's like being able to like do something that I can't obtain just posting a video. I mean, like there's comments, but like comments are based on whether or not you decide to comment, and then a conversation is only based on whether or not you decide to comment back, and that becomes like a big deal. But like I feel like most people in chat, as I can see, it's much easier to just type a singular thought and then have that like addressed immediately. But yeah, that's why the title doesn't matter, ever. The title will never matter. And so now my entire thing is just coming up with jokey titles. Are swords good anymore? I think that sword is now a very niche card, in the same way that like a chemist is kind of a niche card. Although I think I've seen a lot more chemists now that they nerf Trapper. I don't know if that's the best play. Actually, you know what? Let's look at that. So a chemist at max level, with max mana power up, because that's the easiest thing, will give you 49% armor destruction. As you level it up, you're getting, what is it? At max, you're getting 100% armor destruction, which sounds good, but it paled in comparison to like the 120% that you were getting from Trapper. And with Trapper, you were also getting the slow. So previously my Trapper did 120% max armor destruction with 60% each trap. So if two traps were on top of each other and the monster goes on top of 2 traps, the maximum amount of armor destruction, right? Because 3 traps, 4 traps, right? The maximum amount was 120, which was already better, and it was much easier to pull off than a level 7 chemist, right? Because this is level 7, right? This is assuming that you can level it all the way up, and you only have the 1 chemist, and you're just constantly giving everything 100% debuff, or 100% armor destruction. So that was my trapper pre-patch, and it was 120%. Post-patch, I'm getting 100. So I'm getting 50% armor destruction, and max armor destruction is 100, which is the same as a level 7 chemist, and I only need to have like 2 traps on a unit. So for me, I think Trapper's still better. Like I said, I didn't think that you were gonna really feel Trapper's nerf. You might feel it if you have a less than level 10 Trapper, because like legendaries start at 7, and I have a level 10, which is very leveled up. And then like once I get it to 11, it'll have 95 plus 5, which it'll be an actual 100%. Right now it's 95 specifically, and then 47.5. This maxes out now at, what is that, 95 plus 25? 120? Is that 120? Yeah, 120. So it now maxes out at what I had before. I suppose it's much worse at higher levels, because the difference between 100 and 120, to go from 10 to 15, that does not sound great. That does not sound like a fun time. Like having a level 15 Trapper and only getting that much more defense destruction, like a 20%. I mean, it's something, but like to go from 10 to 15 and that's it, that does not feel great. I don't know. I think Chemist is probably easier to use, obviously. I guess if you're running like a Scrapper deck, because you're running Night Statue, it's probably easier to use, but you're also getting the slow off of a Trapper. And I think the slow is, I don't know, I think there's something to be said about the slow. Why did I start talking about that? Are swords good anymore? Is that why? Are swords good anymore? Yeah, like what Vetra said, or Gonka Tonka. What Gonka Tonka said, if swords are good anymore. It's good at 13. I think it's good at 13, because I think Eternal Gaze is good. Oh, that's why I started on that. Sword is now a niche card. Because if you're using Sword to, for the Approving Look, Approving Look is now no longer as good as it used to be, because you don't have the Awakened Sword. You don't have the ability to have it just sit on the field and activate. You do with Eternal Gaze, but then if you're using it for Eternal Gaze, then you can't cleanse with Sword. And cleansing with Sword was one of the main reasons to get it to 13 originally. But because you have to merge out swords, there are so many negative effects that merging out swords isn't really effective, because not only do you have to summon in 2 swords, you have to merge them, you have to hope that the you only get 2 targets every time you merge a regular sword, unless you're merging a Awakened Sword. Because if you merge out an Awakened Sword, you're getting 5. You're getting 5 bubbles, but those 5, the 5 orbs are going to random things. So it has the potential to not even hit the thing that you need it to hit, like the Dark Priest or the King Pudding debuff thing. And because you don't have a regular like thing that just activates on its own, and you have to merge if you're gonna run the cleanse, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good for the cleanse anymore. I think that you're now able to run Enchant Sword if you have Mermaid. Enchant Sword's nerf makes Mermaid better. Um, Makes Mermaid better than it originally was. It was already really good, but now uh, it's weird. It's like, and I'm gonna do like an entire character spotlight on Enchant Sword, but it's like they nerfed it and buffed it at the same time, because now when your opponent red swords you, your stacks don't go down. So once you get an amount of stacks on your unit, those stacks stay. So even though the bonus that you're getting is less, because if you notice, Approving Look doesn't give you the 10% anymore either. If it did give you the 10% on 10 stacks, I still don't think it would be good. Because you don't have, again, because you don't have Awakening. And Awakening has now the new way of leaving a sword on the field and having it just activate is now going through Eternal Gaze. Where once per wave, when the boss appears, a random blue and a random red sword apply the color effect. If you have an awakened sword on your field, an awakened blue sword on your field, every single boss round, not boss, individual boss, it only activates one time. So once you get to triple bosses, you're still only getting one activation. But if you have a blue awakened sword, and that is your only blue sword on the field, you will get splashed. Your entire field gets splashed for five hits. And I think that's good. I think that's something. I think that's something that, you know, any way that you can like not have to merge swords in order to get the effect, I think it's good. Because merging the sword to get an effect is really bad. Like if it's a non-awakened sword, you're only getting 2 orbs from it. And with the amount of things that you will probably have on your field, it's not great. Also, if you have a red awakened sword, you're also splashing them for five hits. Not that that matters. I mean, it matters a little bit more than it used to, but not really. But yeah, like gone are the days that a level 9 and get Enchant Sword to 9 matters. I think I'm gonna create a tier list, and I'm gonna have to really think hard about where I place these. But suffice it to say, like, Enchant Sword is no longer S+. I think it's still okay. I think, but it's a very much, it's much more of a niche card than it used to be. It used to be so universally good that it was good in every deck. And now, like, the nerfs hit it really hard. Not as hard as not as hard to where I would never play it ever again. I think it's still kind of okay if you have it at 13 with the Eternal Gaze, and like if you have an efficient way to cleanse your field, like a Mermaid. I think it's really good with Mermaid, but it's now no longer just good with everything. It's much better with Mermaid, because if you're running this, you're running that's another card that also doesn't cleanse, because you're not able to run Awakening with approving Look. But yeah, like that's my thoughts on my quick thoughts on Enchant Sword. I'll like think about it more as like the weeks go by. I'll come up with a new tier list. I still haven't played Crystalmancer. But yeah. The answer of 65 times 69 should be divided. So you get the answer of 21. All right. Gogataga said, "Oh really? No shit, Sherlock." But what's the meaning? Obviously, I now just given my entire thing. Vetris is all about math. So much math. I don't know why. But I guess you have to be into something, and he's really into math. How did you come up with that title? You're giving me ADHD, something to do by making me think, why do you make this the particular title? And actually, your math is incorrect. 65 times 69, 94,185 is equal to 20. I don't know what's happening here. I was never a good math person. Co-op? Alabama engineer says co-op. That was probably a long time ago, so I'll be a second. Gonka Tonka, your 94,185 doesn't work. I put it in a calculator and answer is not even 0. It's less than 0. Like 0.0476. Sorry, I've made it backwards. Yeah. Ali says hi with a whole bunch of eyes, which definitely makes me feel like this person likes me. There was like a YouTube video or something where one eye is a regular greeting, but the more eyes that you put on a hi, it means that you really, really like somebody. Like, that's how much you like them. The mirror match game mode is fun. I wish they have that option for clan members. What do you mean? Like, you mean like free playing? Like free, like if like in the same way that you can like training, are you saying like if they put like a mode like training but made it for clan members? But like, it is so difficult to get clan members to do anything. And I'm talking, like, I know Small Shamer's going to be like, if you had Discord, it would be so much easier because everybody interacts with everybody all the time. I'm saying for 99% of most clans, the top 1% is the top 1%. 99% of most clans, it's really hard to get anybody to do anything. To happen to be on at the same time as somebody else, I don't even know if that feature would even like be a thing. Like, I don't know if that feature, even if they added what you're saying, and I have like an infinite amount of more complicated answer to that, and that I don't even want to go into, like the logistics of having that, like how would that even work? But like, regardless, let's say it was a perfect mode. It does exactly what you just wrote as a regular sentence. It's so difficult even just to get your clan members to participate in a co-op that you are, like posting, because it assumes that they are not doing something else, that they will have the time to co-op with you, that you are on a level that they can play. Like, there are so many factors, even in the current mode, that you can do in co-op, that I don't know when people would even, like, for no benefit to themselves. Like, co-op gives you a great benefit. Like, co-oping is why people join clans, and yet it's so difficult to be on at a given time where somebody is, like, hovering through chat to hope that you want to co-op at the same time they want to co-op as well. Because they could be in game, but then they're playing PvP, or they're doing events, or they're doing something else, right? They're like, nobody is just hovering in chat to like wait for somebody to co-op. And so, like, to create another game mode that gives neither player any benefit, like, I don't know if that would do anything. In the same way that most people don't do training. Most people don't even realize that that's even a feature. But like, yeah, I get like where you're coming from. I get like the idea of it. I get that that's a cool idea, but I don't think anybody would use it. And that's probably, I feel like that's why nobody is like pushed really hard to make that happen. Because training exists and like nobody uses that. Ugh. What are the best damage dealers? Top 5 in order. Would you consider doing tier lists on your channel? I have done tier lists on my channel, and if anything, that's what I'm famous for. Because nobody does tier lists. I even have a playlist titled tier lists. So hopefully, you're still here and you have seen that. But yes. At max level, technically Banshee, since you can almost infinitely stack bonus percent poison damage taken, in my opinion. Yeah, there was definitely a 1 trillion damage Demon Hunter game. I think Vetris is the singular Banshee, the C, what is it, like, everybody, the thing that everybody uses. He's the CEO of Banshee. I think Banshee is much better in this update. I don't think that it is the best, but maybe it is. I don't know. Who knows? This new patch is crazy. Banshee got a super buff. Monk got a super buff. All of these, like, an entire tier list is going to be different now. There's going to be a lot of changes in this tier list. There's going to be a lot of ups, a lot of downs, everything. I think I'm going to have to add a new column to my tier list, specifically for, like, commons, epics, and rares. Because while I don't think that commons, epics, and rare, DPS, common, epics, and rares are good, I think there are a couple now that are going to be very good. Like, I think Engineer is very good, like, at the top of that tier. And I think Crystalmancer is going to be at the top of that tier. And I think that, like, those deserve to be, like, shined, like, on. Like, I think there should be, like, don't use any of these heroes because they're trash. And that will still exist, like Archer, Fire Mage, Sentry. But I think that there's a specific subgenre of, like, the best of the epics, commons, epics, and rares, like the best of them, that are still not, like, meta and never will be. But they don't need to be, They shouldn't be, actually. Because if you had, a Crystalmancer and it was beating, a max, if your max Crystalmancer starts beating a max Inquisitor deck, there's an imbalance, and they should probably nerf, this non-legendary creature. Like, how angry do you think that would make most people, including yourself? Because I know that you're probably saying, like, oh, it wouldn't make me angry. As a free-to-play player, that would be so great. It's like, okay, yeah, but then what's your incentive to wanting legendaries at that point? You have no incentive to wanting legendaries, and if you get beaten by a Demon Hunter deck, then, like, there would be such an imbalance right there. And, like, common cards should feel like common cards, epic cards should feel like epic cards, rare cards should feel like rare cards, and legendary cards should feel like legendary cards. Because in the same token, like, let's say you maxed out a Blade Dancer deck and you start losing to Crystalmancer, right? Like, I feel like even though you could switch to Crystalmancer, if you really like Blade Dancer, you're going to wonder, like, why you spent so much time upgrading a legendary when you could have just kept this epic, this epic card. I don't know. Like, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't be good for the game if they just made a epic card as good as a legendary card. Like, there's a reason why those cards are where they are, and they don't need to be as good as epics or as good as legendaries. And every so often, like, they'll give talents to something that can be really good. They can be really good support units to legendaries, like what they did with Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter and the stun ability. And I thought that they were going to do that with Crystalmancer, with the defense down, the max, but it does a maximum of 100%, and that's based on how fast it attacks the thing. So where a maximum what's it called? Like a max chemist will just shoot the thing and then 100% defense down. A crystalmancer has to attack a number of times to add up to 100%. That is not going to work out at all for bosses. Like you'd have to attack very quickly to get it to 100%, and 100% is the max. So even if you're able to survive wave, or you survive like the first hit of a boss, assuming that it's not a bedlam, assuming that it's not like something that is going to like drastically kill you, um, it doesn't even go beyond 100%. It stops at 100%. But anyway, like I'm getting ahead of myself. Um, there was a 1 trillion game 1 week ago against the exact deck Mari Bombardier Minotaur Meteor. It's a much better Mari Bombardier. Like Minotaur Meteor is so good. It's so much better than you'd think it would be. Um, like it just does it just outlasts so long, like way longer than you'd ever think. Like because it doesn't look on the surface like it would be good because it looks like you always have to keep merging out to destroy the field. Um, and the thing about it is that it doesn't care. It just like survives against so many things. It's like, oh, you king putting my field. I guess I'll just merge it out. Oh, you dark priested my field. Oh, I guess I'll just merge it out. Oh, you flipped my field. Okay, cool. Like I wasn't invested in any of this anyway. Like, oh, you tribunaled my field. Cool. Now they're lower level, so I can merge them out. Like it just doesn't care about every boss, and I hate it. Um, and because of that, it's so good and it's just so resilient for so long. Like but you have to like max it all out. Like you have to have a max Minotaur and a max Meteor. Like it works because of all the talents and because of the strength of it being maxed out. But like the amount of percentage damage that it does is just crazy. I guess the title was your current theory, Thorpes. Thorpes in 169 being the number you want to get the chest. But for me on PC, the game runs much. The PC for me on PC, the game runs much smoother. I trust that it does with a great graphics card. I don't know. Um, is the PC version on Steam? I always thought it was through an emulator. I assume the same thing too. I think I've obviously made my thoughts that I have had no idea how PC works. You're breaking my heart every time you mention the Trapper nerf. Hopefully you got to the point where I said that Trapper is still fine. I think Trapper is still better than Chemist, even though people are now trying to run Chemist. A max Chemist is 100%. I have a level 10 Trapper, and two traps will make it like 100%, and that feels much easier to do than having a level 7 Chemist on your field. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a level 7 Chemist is much easier. If you're running Scrapper, it might be much easier, and it would take up less space than a whole bunch of Trappers. I don't know. That a level 7 Chemist just seems very difficult. Um, and I think I'd rather have the slow. Sword is still cracked, 255% extra damage, and now it's free. I tried Eternal Gaze. I merge out non-awakened swords and get 5-unit buff with an awaken when a boss appears. New Witch is cracked though. 324% extra damage at max, but it's like the growth tile game. Yeah, and I hate it. I hate the growth tile game. Like I think that it is good. Is like the question though is Witch better than Night Statue? 324% extra damage is insane. But like having to keep harlequining and merging and like I don't like it. I already don't like the growth tile game. And that's just another thing. I think if you have like the talent that it changes into anything, I think it could be good. Because then you'd never get like a level 3 or above. And then you could scrapper it. And I don't know. It's so weird. It's so, I don't know. Like to go against clan members, mirror match, because my crit is over 1,000 and my friends are at 500. It's like a fair 1v1. No, I totally get like what you're saying. But like, I don't know. I don't know when you would be able to use that. Because like if you like, do you understand how difficult it is to get somebody to play co-op with you? It's so difficult just to get somebody to play co-op with you. Let alone, oh hey, do you want to like play a friendly game of nothing and obtain no bonus from this? Like I don't know. I don't know when um I don't know when somebody would agree to do this. I understand like why, and I understand that it could be fun, but if you get no bonus from it, it would just be a battle with no bonus. Because when you play co-op, you're getting gold from it, right? And even that, it's so difficult to find somebody on at the same time that you are who wants to agree to co-op. It's more difficult than you'd think. Everybody always posts, "Oh, hey, co-op. Oh, I'm gonna go play PvP. Oh, actually, I have to like go because my mom is calling me. Oh, I have to go make dinner. Like, I have to go right now." It's like, no, no, just start a game. I can beat this. And they're like, "Oh no, bye, good night. I'm on a different time zone." Like, there are so many reasons why people in your clan, in your current clan, will not play co-op. And you want them to play like a friendly game with no reward to them? Like I don't know when that would ever be a thing. I mean, unless you have actual friends that are playing this game and you can like call them and you can be on the phone with them and or yeah, you can be on the phone with them and play the game and then and you want it for that. Like maybe, but I feel like most if there's no benefit to playing this mode other than for fun, I don't think people would do it. Let alone the fact that it would be a very complicated mode to try to equalize. Um, because you say that your crit is over 1K and your friends are at 500. What are you equalizing? Are you equalizing your crit percentage? If you're equalizing your crit percentage, you still have higher level people. Are you equalizing that as well? Are you making it so that the game copies your deck? Are you making it so that the game copies their deck? Are you making it so that your heroes are the same? Or your equipment is the same? Or do you not run equipment? Or, like, there are so many factors that change how, like, a quote unquote mirror match would work. The current mirror match that exists in the system, people hate because it doesn't equalize equipment or heroes. But even if it did that, it would also have to equalize like talents and levels, and like there's so many factors. And I don't know. I don't know how they would do it. I guess like no equipment, but then if you run no equipment, um, like what are you testing for? Is what I'm trying to say. Like what is the purpose of this? Like what is this showing you? Like how good a deck is, or like there are so many factors in this game. Like do they? I don't know. I don't know. Like there are so many things wrong with all of this. It's very complicated. This game is very complicated. Um, I know some Demon Hunter. What clan rules would you want to solidify essentially during tournament? If you're talking about tournament, like I don't know what your question is. Are you saying like for my own clan? I only have one rule in my clan, and it's I will always kick the bottom 10 people, that point wise, that whenever a tournament round ends. And by ends, I mean either ends because we didn't place or when we place. When we place, I will always kick the bottom 10 people. Always. That's my only rule. That's my only rule for my clan. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you never play co-op. I don't care if you like request cards or don't give cards. I don't care. I don't care if you never talk in chat. I don't care if you have Discord. My only rule for my clan is you have to like I will always is that I as a person who runs the clan will always kick the bottom 10 people to get I will always kick down to 40 people. That's it. That's pretty much it. And that's not and if you understood my statement, it's not sandal based. It's not like I will kick people who don't use all their sandals. That's useless. That's a useless rule. If I was in a clan and somebody had that as their rule and I didn't want to play tournament, I would just surrender all my battles and go on with my day. Like, oh, look, oh, I tried. I used all my sandals today. There you go. And that's useless. That's a useless rule. Because that's exactly what people would do. Whereas somebody else who used 5 sandals could overtake somebody who didn't win 12 of their battles. Somebody who wins like 5 sandals, or who uses 5 sandals on like the last day, for example, and gets 2,000 points, on the last day, is a much better player than somebody who used 12 of their sandals and got 100 points. Sandal usage is a useless measurement. Because if I was in that clan, I would just surrender all my battles every single day. I would log in to surrender all my battles, and say that I used all my sandals. So I will always kick the last 10 people, or kick down to 40 people is what I'm trying to say. I know some Demon Hunter whales that unironically play Demon Hunter with Max Banshee or Frost just for disabling boss abilities. I could totally see that happening. Because why not? Banshee, like, that's the best reason to run Banshee. And with the update, it wouldn't shock me if I saw that more. If you have a Max Banshee or a Max Frost, and you're able to disable boss abilities, that's crazy. Because usually your deck will survive most bosses, but there are always like trouble bosses. But like the amount of like investment that you have to have into those 2 units is crazy. You have to have like a Max Banshee. I don't know what like Frost is. When does that happen with Frost? I mean, I know that it does. When does that happen? You have to have a level 9, that's it? That sounds really good. Freezing will prevent bosses and mini-bosses from using abilities. All you have to do is have a level 9. Should I start using Frost? Should I start using Frost? That's crazy. Maybe that's better. I don't know. I mean, I guess your deck already has to like inherently deal a lot of damage. And like running Twilight Hunter, Demon Hunter, with your Demon Hunter just absorbing all of your summon-ins, you'll always have like space. So it's probably much better in that deck. I'm not going to use it. Please play one match with Crystalmancer. I will as soon as I get to the 6920 trophy, which will probably be in 4 weeks. Why, when I try to update the game, I don't get the option? I don't know. What was this? 43 minutes ago? Want to play co-op? No. 43 minutes ago. See? And that's what happens too. Like, somebody will ask for co-op, but they'll do it like 43 minutes ago. I definitely didn't see it. I'm on, but like, obviously, like, I'm doing other things. Should I do Blooming Dash? I just want to win. I could try this. A statue is active if there are no other statues on the same intersection. I like that this allows you to only run the one this allows you to only run one. No, I still think Covenant and Veterans is better. You know what? I'm just gonna try it. If you can't update the game, restart your device. It's a bug with Androids. No, somebody in my clan said that. I trust that they'll eventually figure it out. Do I still run Trapper here? I'm gonna go Enchant Sword. With this deck, I have a lot more space to not have to run. I mean, I guess Trapper does the same thing. I'm gonna try Enchant Sword. Oh, this is I don't have the bonus anymore. I was trying to run this version. I don't know how to run this anymore. I was running this version when the level up was free, when I was getting free level ups. But we definitely don't have free level ups anymore. Maybe I don't run Night Statue? I don't know how to play this deck. I hope they get rid of the mana power up for Scrapper. It's another like support unit that has a useless upgrade. How do I run this Mole Shamer? I don't know how to run this deck. There's so many support cards, and there's so many changes in support cards. I don't know how to run this. Enchant sword with witch or knight statue with, or enchant sword with witch or knight statue with chemist trapper. My problem with my witch is that I don't have a high enough level. So I don't have the cool, like, the polymorph. What's ironic is I had like 5 copies at some point. I had like an excessive amount of copies at some point. What do I take out? Oh, Scrapper, obviously. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's do that. League 16? This is going to be crazy. Oh my god. 11 billion damage. Mike Owen is the Spirit Master Goat. Yeah, level 13. Oh, he doesn't even run Polymorph? That's weird. I would have thought you run Polymorph so you can get more merges. So that it can, like, turn into other things. I guess running Unstable Magic, you're able to kill them off. Harlequin Dryad sounds right. That's like a Zeus. Zeus makes it so much easier as well. Like being able to put like a Spirit Master on a Zeus tile, or anything on a Zeus tile, basically means that you will get that to level 7. I like that he changed it. He was like, you know what? I'm going to actually change this deck. I'm going to run Chemist and Scrapper instead with Mari. He's like, actually, I'm going to change it back. Demon Hunter is still doing 16 billion, 38 billion damage. Yes! Go, Max Monk! He's still running Tranquility as opposed to Illumination, even with the Mermaid. Or no, he's running Zeus. Yeah, you have to run. At that point, you have to run Illumination. But then you're getting like free upgrades off of Zeus. So I guess that's good. I like how diverse this looks. It's not all just Demon Hunter. You have like Toxic decks and like Spirit Master and Inquisitor and Tesla and Sea Dog and Monk. I like this. See, this is what like a healthy meta should look like. It should look like there is no specific way to specifically run everything. I don't think this will work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I don't think this is gonna work because I don't have a leveled up all of these things. Most people are at this level are just running max everything, and I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work. It might work. It could work. I don't think this is gonna work. That's pretty good. These 2 tiles, and then like put a witch in the center. I think you don't have to upgrade witch either, which is cool. I mean, like you mana upgrade, but like the witch that's in the center, you don't have to upgrade to, you know, high levels. This is not good. Come on. Go into the spot. Go into the spot. Well, that's one of them. Bleep. Bleep. I'm pretty sure I just copy all of these. Upgrades. 1. I'm gonna get rid of this. Bloop. 200. $400. I can't get to 700. I'm gonna do this. Oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I definitely should have done that before I did the other thing. I'm gonna go 2, 3. Oh god. No! I almost got it. That would have been terrible. Upgrade here. Merge. Merge. Bloop. I think I get rid of all of this, so yeah. So that I can upgrade this to a 5. Let's get rid of this guy. 5. Bloop. 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 Actually, that's pretty good. I'm gonna do that. I don't like either of those things. No! No! Bleep. Bleep. That seems good. I'm gonna merge these down. Yep. Yep. Bleep. This does not look promising for me. I do not know how to play this deck. Which, nope. I guess that's fine as well. I don't know. Am I just gonna get bedlamed here? This seems very bad. This seems incredibly bad. This seems incredibly bad if I can't. Oh god. $1.6. Oh my god. What even was that? Like the burst damage that friggin' like the burst damage that these guys do is insanity. Like I never understand how they just kind of like win out of nowhere. Like you're like not killing a wave and then all of a sudden they're just like, "Oh, you You want us to kill, like, this boss? Yeah, we can totally nuke down this boss. We just can't deal with the wave. 2. Bloop. My god. It cannot deal with a wave. And it just, like, nukes down bosses. If I saved mana there and used the mana power up to throw the stone, like, it would have nuked that one as well. Let's do that. That helps me. That doesn't help me. What is happening? 2. Uh, 10 million damage. Who you got? I still don't have an awakened sword. I have no awakened sword. I have no stacks. I can't even use this power up right here. I'd rather use it right here. Oh god. I like that that didn't really do that much. That's fun. Bloop. I don't know how this thing, like, deals with waves. Like, this is the difference of, like, when you start, like, copying high level decks, but you don't have high level cards, and you're like, why doesn't this work? Oh, this is so bad. That was not great. Yeah, like, I can't play, like, high level. I can't play a high level, like, a League 9 game with subpar cards. I can barely play it with, like, my max cards. Like, I can't play. Like, people want me to play Crystal Mancer. I'm like, I can't. I will just auto die. And auto dying allows me to. I started this match with 6,500, and I'm at 6,500. I hope you guys have had a fun time watching me do literally nothing. I have made no progress, and that's what this level of play is, and I hate it. I hate every second of it. I don't know how people obsess over PvP. Like PvP, like at this level, like to where I should be. Like I should be in this level, like in this area. Like I should be able to get like the 6900 trophy, trophy chest. Like I should be able to do this every single, um, every single rotation, and it is just so difficult. And then you have people that are like, 4,000, like, 1,500 crit, and they're like, how do I get to 6,000? And I'm just like, how are you at 6,000? How are you at 5,000? Like, how are you right here with like your 1,500 crit? And I'm at like 4,000. I'm just struggling to get to like the 6,900 trophy. I don't care about anything else. Like, if I could consistently get to that 6,900 trophy, like every single rotation, I wouldn't care. That's all I want. That's all I want every single month. And I hate, like, the journey. The reward isn't even amazing. It's a legendary. It's like a pick your own legendary, so you get the choice of 2 legendaries. But it's a legendary. A legendary that you need 9 of. You know? Like that's how I look at legendaries now. You need 8 more legendaries for crystals so that you can upgrade your thing one time. And it's one of your 9 legendaries. And it's fine. But it's not like the best thing ever, right? Rush Royale is so pay to win. Surprised it's still alive. I'm not going to go into my rant. I have a rant for that, and if you've like listened to me for any period of time, you know my rant. And I'm telling you right now, I'm using restraint, and I'm not going to go into my rant. I won't do it. You can't make me. I could do it. Just know that I could do it. I'm not going to do it. I thought about it. Let's go here. Oh, yeah. I was almost going to copy the Dryad there. And the smart move is to copy the Blade Dancer. I'm going to merge these 2. I'm actually going to upgrade this guy so that I can steal that guy. I'm going to eat this too. Night Statue! That's what we wanted to see. I guess I don't care about any of these positions, so I'm just going to copy all of these. And I'm going to sit here and upgrade. And he has a sharpshooter. He's a max Night Statue, a max Inquisitor, sharpshooter to get rid of literally every single bubble. I definitely lose this. I'm going to merge here. Okay. Steal that. Four. Let's go here, here. Three. Let's go here. Copy. I really need to move this spot here. Oh no. It's not what I wanted. Let's go 2, 2. You know what? I'm going to merge this. And I'm going to merge... I don't like any of these merges, but I'm going to do that. Upgrade this. Two. This is not working out. I mean, like, it looks like it's working out, but this is not working out. I don't want to upgrade these if I can't get a knight statue right there. And it's going to force me to do that. I'm going to do that and that. Because I'm not getting double bonuses. And you kind of want those double bonuses. If I get a Harlequin here... Oh, or just a straight up knight statue works as well. 2, 3, 4. Merge. Eat. Let's go 2, 3. Eat. I think I just want to dry it here. Let's go here, 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 here. Here, here, here. Bubbles. Two. Does a 3 give me something? Ooh. Let's go here. One, two, 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 two. We're getting there. I just need a Dryad to upgrade this guy. And then that should save that. Dryad. Yeah, here we go. Let's go here, here. Oh, that's tempting. That didn't do anything. That didn't do anything either. I guess it did that, but now I don't have a 2. Should I risk everything? That's fine. As long as it's not a knight statue, I'm fine with that. It's not the best, obviously. Let's do that. That. Oh God. Bloop. 3. Wouldn't that be such a power move to like merge this out? I'm pretty sure that's not the play. I'm pretty sure if I lose, it's because I did that. But like, if that becomes like a level 5, I would lose 20 stacks too. It's the problem with Floral Frenzy. But if this becomes like a level 5 Blade Dancer, or if it becomes a Harlequin, like, there's so many good options that it could be. But like, if it becomes a Knight statue, ugh. I'm pretty sure I auto die if it becomes a Knight statue. But there's a big part of me that thinks I'm gonna die anyway. Oh! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! What a luck sack. I mean, I'm still gonna die. I'm probably still gonna die. Sharpshooter is gonna eventually get really bad for me. I feel like I pretty much, like, I basically died to Inquisitor. But like, max Inquisitor with a max, like, Knight statue, like, I got nothing on him. I would die to him, like, even if he didn't have the max. There's a lot going on here. Yeah. I just wanted the percentage. I'm pretty sure I die to this even if he doesn't have it. Oh, I guess I could have combined that. You know what? I'll do that again. Let's do it right this time. Here we go. Oh, no. This choice again. That's pretty good. Do I do it? If I get a Knight statue, there we go. I'll do it. That's fine. No. Does it work like how I think it works? Yeah, it does work how I think it works. If you use it, you're then able to... Oh my god. If you use it, the debuff goes away, which is exactly how I thought it works. I don't know what I was doing there. I'm pretty sure I'm definitely super dead to this. Ooh, that's pretty good. I suppose the smart move would be to use the bubbles in between a round, like in between a boss. If I was smart, that's what I would do. Oh god, I'm still just gonna die anyway. Yeah, Sharpshooter's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty funny. Like, the Mermaid Cleanse, like, gets rid of the boulders. Oh my god, is he gonna die? No. No way. What? How does he die? How did he just die to that? What just happened? How wacky. Okay. Never quit. Never quit. That's a lesson in never quit a game. That was so wacky. Why did he die to that? Huh. I mean, I'll accept it, but that's that's very strange. Um, I don't know what to do. I mean, I can keep trying this. This process is just so long. There's nothing I can really change or anything. Um, I mean, I could try Bloomy Dash. I'm not 100% on it. I'm not 100% that it will be better. I think Trapper's the same. Um, I guess I'm going to try it. Demon Hunter. I do like that it's not a max Demon Hunter, if anything, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 200. Bleep. Red Sword. The exhaustion wears off after a specific amount of time, which is why it's not the end of the world. I think it's more just the fact that at the very least it does something now, as opposed to the nothing that it would have done before. Because most people can cleanse. Now it has the ability to do some amount of something. Like, because you were never stacking any more than, like, I don't know, 2 stacks on something when, like, your opponent could just auto cleanse. I'm going to go 3 here. Copy that. Make that a 4. Merge that. Mm-hmm. Merge into the spot. Use the 2. Portal Keeper. Okay. I was like, I should be able to save both of these. What am I doing? I just have so many wacky numbers that, like, it's kind of weird right now. I'm going to do that and merge out. I'm going to do that and move this out. I'm going to merge this in. Merge this out. Combine these, merge that out, so I can save the 4s. Give that to be a 4. Merge this in. Merge this in. Something that should be a 4. Oh, I guess this should be a 4. Oh no. Let's go 2, 3, merge. Four. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know why I did that. Actually, I do know why I did that. Let's do that. Let's do that into that. Let's do that. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. I like that his shaman didn't activate there. That helped me out. 2, 3, 4. Merge in. 32%. I'm going to merge this one in. Yeah, let's save that, because then I just want to merge that into a corner, or into a square. Let's go here. I'm going to merge this up. I'm going to merge this up now. Oh, God. Oh, God. I almost missed that. Yep. I'm going to continue my original plan of wanting to merge this up. Oh my God. What is this amount of nothing? Oh, that's something. That's something. I kind of want another portal keep or another this guy. I'm waiting for him to do that. I need to upgrade this guy so that I can get another. Oh God. Another portal keeper. I do not feel safe at all with my no portal keepers here. I'm gonna merge this out. I'm gonna merge this out. There we go. I need to get everything back onto squares. Perfect. Square, square. Get this guy off of a square. Square. Save that guy. Get rid of this guy. Get rid of this guy. Make that a 4. That seems good. I'm going to get rid of this. That's pretty good. Oh, I almost lagged out of that. Like he almost ate that because of lag. I think that's fine. I'll just merge that out. Let's do that here. Get back onto a square. Again, I'm just going to merge that out. That's fine. I'm really trying to get that guy to a 3. I'm going to do it. I guess that's a 3. I'm going to do it. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. Trapper. Nope. Trapper. Merge. Trapper. Nice. Ugh. Yep. Welcome to my life. Just like this is what happens like when I get to this height. I just like I start like winning like 2 games to make up for like 3 losses. It's the most frustrating like this is the most frustrating grind. Also because like just games just take forever. Ugh. I am exhausted. I think I'm gonna try this later, but I should probably go eat and do stuff. So I will see you guys next time.